wonderful friend Allie, and hi to everyone that is going to be watching this um, Fireside Discord chat. So I'm going to let Allie introduce herself here. Just a little bit, or as much as you want. Tell us who you are and how we know each other.
Okay. My name's Allie, and Colleen and I met about 5 years ago when I moved back to Boise, and I went into her shop and immediately fell in love with her.
I thought we met someplace else
And all
first,
of her great
though.
services.
Well, thank you. Thank you for all of that. I thought we met where you weren't even working there yet, were you? We met through my husband, right?
What's that?
Didn't we meet through Gary?
No, I wasn't. I was working with Jesse, actually, at an animation company.
Yeah, okay. I remember that. Yes. All right. So, what do you do? Tell us just a little bit if you want. All about you, Allie.
Okay. I'm the creative team leader and happiness coordinator at Jump. It's a tractor museum in Boise.
And then, what is the most awesomest thing that you do?
What's that?
What's the most awesomest thing that you do?
Well, I play music, and I think that's pretty awesome.
Your amazing side gig. That's the thing that I find so amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. All right, you ready for
So,
my first
yeah.
question? You done now? You want to get into these questions, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll start. I want to know, how can you be kinder to yourself?
I guess one thing that you taught me that helps a lot is just taking time for yourself. So even if it's just 10 minutes a day, just to like sit still and listen, that's very something easy and simple that actually helps.
And do you actually do it?
I do.
Yay, Allie! You do it. Perfect.
Do it. I did it today.
And are there any other things? Because I know we've been talking a bit more about the music stuff with you, and that seems to be. I mean, I know you love your job. Don't get me wrong. I know that one, but
Yeah.
don't you just like really love the singing? That stuff.
I do.
And
You cut out for the first part, so I missed what you asked.
I was just saying how. I know that you love your job and all, but the singing part, that's the stuff that really makes your heart totally 100% sing, right?
Yes. Very true.
And you have some awesome projects going on now too, don't you? Can you talk about them?
Yes. Sure. We released a single last year, and it got picked up by a label, and they want us to create a full album. So we're working on that right now, which is fun.
Did you get those other two recorded? Last time I saw you, you were talking about recording the other two songs. Did you get them done?
I just got one done.
Yeah.
But
Yay.
later this week I'll record it.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see the rest of that, hear the rest of it, and know what's going on. Okay, so
thanks.
yeah, I'm very excited. Any is there anything else you do to be kind to yourself?
Work out.
Okay,
I think that's really helpful. I would,
that's all
take
right.
long baths.
That's one of my favorite. Well, hot springs are my favorites, but long hot baths,
Yeah.
yes. All right, we're gonna move on here. What is the best concert you have been to?
Oh my gosh. Um, this is gonna make me sound like such a loser.
You can never sound like a loser. I want to know your favorite concert ever.
Well, you know that I hardly leave my house. So you
Yeah.
have to think on this one for a second.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be a recent one. What about like your first one, that like your parents allowed you to go to?
I went to my first concert I went to was Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, that's pretty decent. There you go.
Which she was really good actually, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there you
she's
go. And where was that show?
It was the Idaho Center or downtown where the hockey is. What's that called?
Oh, like Quest Arena or that arena thing. Yeah. Okay. And who'd you go with?
It was, I mean, it wasn't like any like moshing or anything. It was just like we were all sitting in a.
You're sitting respectfully in a chair, right?
Yes.
That's what you're doing. Yes. But for someone that doesn't like to leave the house very much, that's a big deal, right?
Thank you. Yeah.
And who'd you go with to that concert?
What's that?
Who did you go with?
My dad.
Oh, sweet. I went with my dad to my first big concert too.
Oh, cute. Yeah. Where'd you guys go?
It was in Portland. We went to, I think it was called the Paramount. It's the Arlene Schnitzer music hall or something like that. And I went to see Cheap Trick, and I don't remember I don't think it was the Scorpions, but it was one of the band members or a brother or something like that from the Scorpions. So that was
nice.
That was my first concert. But there I'm showing my age, aren't I?
Well, you're showing that you're more of a badass. That's for sure.
No, not at all. All right. Have you been to the same concert more than once?
I'm like totally drawing a blank. I don't think so. I mean, Drew and I when we were in Oakland, we would just go to small, different shows that he heard about, but never like a repeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because he had to drag you out of the house, right?
Just to lure me out.
Allie, come this way. Come on,
Treats,
Allie. Little carrots dangling in front of you. Yeah. I totally get it. Okay. Here's a good one. What would you like to relive in your life?
Oh, probably for sure that moment when we realized that our song got picked up. Mm-hmm. It just, oh my God, it was so awesome.
When did you hear about that?
I was at work, and Marshall, the guy that I play music with, called me, and he was like, "Did you check your email?" And I was like, "No." And so he told me what happened, and I ran upstairs and checked it, and this was like all during COVID, so it was like funny because I had masks on and stuff, and I was like all alone in this giant room setting up for this meeting, and George, who works with me, was walking past, and I did this whole like dance, and he totally saw it.
It was probably something like an Allie dance like this, right? Yeah, Allie moves.
Like running around.
That's so. I feel like I'm really late to the game about finding out about that for some reason. I don't know why, because I pay attention to what you're doing, but I don't know. I feel like I only just heard this news, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
Oh, sorry.
So
I should have told you.
It's all right. You know, it's hard to get you out of the house sometimes. So we haven't had. That is the one thing that I really, really miss about all this quarantining and no going out to restaurants is our monthly or however often we did it. It was normally monthly
Yeah.
though. We'd go out to
Yeah.
dinner, and that's the one thing I really, really miss so
Oh my
much.
gosh. Me too.
Yeah, yeah.
Eat four when you took me out for my birthday.
Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that so
It was
good?
so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Well, we'll do it again. Not a problem.
Yeah.
We absolutely will.
Oh, I do miss that a lot.
Yes. Okay. So, what would you like to relive? We got it. I bet I know the answer to the next one here. I can probably answer this right now, but I'm going to let you do it, all right? But if you could do one thing for 48 hours, what would it be?
48 hours straight?
I'll let you interpret that however you would like.
I would play music. Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely what I thought. Singing. Allie singing.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have like a favorite like song that like not even just warm-ups, but like a favorite song that's your first one you go to that is part of I guess part of the warm-up type of thing, but not actually the warm-up. Your favoriteest song to sing?
Oh gosh. I don't know. Probably just something that I wrote, with the guitar. I like to just sing it to warm up, but it's just, it's not a song format. It's more like just it just goes. It's not like A, B, C. It just kind of goes, and it's kind of one of those things
Yeah.
that helps me calm down if I sing it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But yeah.
Fun. Awesome. All right. Tell me, what is an absurd habit that you have? I could probably answer this one too, but I don't know if you would think it's absurd. That would be
Oh, I can't wait to hear what you think mine is.
a poor interpretation from a friend. I want to hear yours first, though. Okay? Please.
I'm excited. Well, I do this thing that I thought normally everybody does, but it's just me. And I think Richie does it too, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just really vocal, I guess. So, like, when I wake up in the morning, I'll just kind of scream a little bit.
Oh, like your morning yawn and stretch.
Yeah, but it's very loud.
You know what? I have one. It's not all the time that I do it. You know those times when you kind of fall back asleep-ish and then you wake up and you're like, oh, that was the best 10 minutes in bed ever? Like that,
Yeah.
And that's when then I go, ah! Like that, really loud. Yeah. I made myself choke even.
Oh, it feels so good.
I know. I do. Again, it's not every morning, but I do those for sure. Okay.
Awesome.
So you and your
so
brother.
what was the one that you thought I did?
Well, this isn't like being mean or anything, but I think it's kind of silly how you always have to paint your nails. That's not silly, that came out wrong, but like how you have to paint your nails on a Saturday and you can't do anything else until that's done, or nothing else happens around that time. No deviating from that habit.
It's very important.
Well, and your nails always look beautiful, and I love that. I just think, can't you maybe do it on a Sunday one time? Maybe? But no, Saturday.
There's like the whole system.
I know. See, it's not. In my brain, I would just think, maybe another day. Just one day off would be fine. But it cracks me up. It totally cracks me up. But again, your nails always look beautiful, and I know it makes you happy. So I'm not making fun of you. It's different. That
It's
is.
legit. It's weird.
No, it's part of what makes you awesome. That's really what it is.
If I ever end up like in an old folks home, I don't know how I'm gonna have to explain that.
You just tell them you have that written up in advance that every Saturday, this is what calms me. I can have my guitar and I can sing and I will be calmed down. Saturdays, I do my nails. End of story. And you might, if you ever find out that they're discontinuing that color of nail polish, you might want to go and buy a whole bunch of them. Just a side tip here, you know?
Oh my gosh. That's a whole other anxiety now that I've added to my life.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Erase. All right, let me look through here. Okay, did you have, like, I'm assuming that you have not given up your habit of yelling in the morning, right?
No, actually, it's kind of funny. I do it now way more than normal because Drew thinks it's funny, and then he has started to do it. And George, our dog, is doing it.
Oh, I am even more in love with George now. I can hardly, oh my gosh.
He's so cute. Yeah.
Yeah, he is cute. He's adorable. I totally forgot the guy's name. He's a Japanese cartoon one. It's gonna come back to me because he did this one called Ronya the Robber's Daughter, and she has a springtime yell. What the heck is the name of that show? The main one that everyone would know. Oh, it'll come back to me. But this one character, she does have a springtime yell, and it always makes me super happy to hear it. I love that.
Oh, good. I'll have to watch it.
It's on. It is on Amazon Prime. Yes.
Oh, good.
Okay. What is your favorite indulgence?
I feel like you just answered it for me. Nails.
Yeah, painting your nails. You don't have any other You don't, because you don't eat sugar or anything like that. You're so good. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Well, having a glass of wine, doing my nails, and watching a murder mystery is like my favorite thing in the world. That would be my entire indulgence altogether.
That sounds exactly like you.
I'm 90.
You are not 90. Oh, that's hilarious.
I have to be.
No, just very established and set in your ways, but that's good. It doesn't mean you're 90. All right. What bad advice do you often hear?
What good advice do I often hear?
Well, I said bad, but if you need to say good, that's fine too. We can do both, sure.
No, bad advice. Marry for money? No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was bad advice. Didn't take that.
Okay, good. Because we do love Drew, so yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's gonna work out. It's gonna be fine.
Of course. Okay, so why does this bug you so much? This bad advice.
Just because it's like, it's a short term saying, like, if someone has money, you'll be secure, whatever, but you don't know what's gonna happen the next day, you know?
Yeah.
It's just dumb. It's just really dumb advice. You know, they could lose all their money, or we could win the lottery. Right.
So really what you're saying is to go with happiness and what feels good for you, right?
I'm sorry, I missed that. Sorry.
So what you're saying is that go for what feels right for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
perfect advice. All right, so now what's your good advice? What's the good advice that you often hear?
My mom always says if this doesn't work out, something better will. And that's always what gets me through everything. Which it's true. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
You just focus on another positive thing and it
Yeah, she's
seems
right.
to work out.
She's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, we ready? I know. What books have you reread, or what books have influenced you the most?
Okay. I probably have two favorite books.
Okay.
But I don't think they've influenced me. I'm sure they have in like artistic way, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay.
But the first one is A Secret History by Donna Tartt.
Okay.
And it's just the two things that I have in common with this other book that I read is how well it's written.
Mm-hmm.
The second book is Circe. I can't remember who wrote that, but that one's more recent.
Okay.
But they kind of have this like fluidity with the writing. It's just kind of gorgeous, you know.
Mm-hmm. Are they by the same author?
Cool.
Are both of those books by the same author? No. Okay.
The second one, I think came out maybe 5 or 10 years ago.
Okay.
I can't remember the author, but it's really good.
Okay. What did you like so much about, I mean, besides the writing, we got that. What else did you like about them?
Well, the first one was a murder mystery. But it was interesting because it was written differently than your standard, like, whodunit. I wouldn't even call it a whodunit. It was just, I don't know. To me, how she writes is so original. Her storytelling, I don't know, it's just something different. But then Circe's was taking an old Greek story and then putting it in first person perspective, which was really interesting.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry for talking a little delayed. I just have a delay.
You do have a bit of a delay, but
a little choppy.
Yeah. We'll figure all this stuff out. We will. Everyone is still just, online all the time, so it's a bit funky.
Yeah.
We all know that. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite food and why? And where is your favorite place to eat your favorite food?
Hot cheese.
Okay. Like,
I love cheese. I'll eat it anywhere.
I know you do. I know. Do you like it so it's like super melty, that type of thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
like a triple cream brie with a fig spread.
That is
just
so precise. And actually, I think I've been over when you and I kind of both went crazy on something. Yeah. And I was like, wow, she's eating a lot of cheese. She is. Yeah.
I have like 5 different out.
Yeah.
Cheese on cheese.
Yeah. All right. So any kind of cheese. Now, would you want to eat that at home or out, or it really just doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. My favorite, though, is probably it's having a cheese plate at my parents' house with our family. Because we always have like a cheese plate at like 5 or something when people are in town or something like that. Mm-hmm. It's just fun. Like a little social hour.
That sounds
cheese
lovely.
Social.
Just for Allie. Yes. It sounds perfect.
That's my new band name.
Ooh, that's a good name. You didn't tell us the band name anyway, though.
Sorry, you cut out.
You did not tell us the band name.
Oh, Causeway.
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 Awesome. There we go. Well, we got to have that information, don't we? All right. All right, here is a really, really good question. It's really going to make you think. Are farts funny or embarrassing?
Say it one more time.
Are farts funny or embarrassing?
Both. Oh my gosh, did I tell you this one time? Not the one that you think I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, okay.
This one time when Drew and I were like first together, I went over to his house and we were watching a show and I fell asleep. And then I farted and it woke me up. And I said, oh my God, did I just do that? And he goes, no, it was me.
Oh, how
I was
sweet.
like, no, I felt it. I tried to take credit. And then I left.
Oh, Drew's so sweet. I mean, because that could have gone really bad. Like, oh my God, yes, I'm out of here. Or you need to leave now.
Yeah. Like, I'll keep her around. All that cheese.
Yeah, you might want to reconsider that. All right. So we have farts sorted out now. What media, whether it's TV or social media, anything like that, have you been gorging on in the past few weeks?
Probably all of the stuff.
Like just
So
social media or
social
shows?
media more.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I just logged back into my Twitter account.
Oh,
So now I have like one more, which is horrible. But I alternate between Instagram, Facebook, Twitter now, and Reddit. So it's just like this cycle.
I didn't know you were on Reddit. Got it.
What's that?
I did not know that you were on Reddit.
Yeah, well, I'm just like hiding. I never really post anything or whatever it's called.
Okay. All right. So what do you secretly go searching for on Reddit?
Well, My Favorite Murder podcast, I watch that a lot.
Oh, that's right.
There's a lot of funny posts in there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Because you're a murderino, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. It's all right. I'm not judging by any means. Absolutely not judging. Okay. What about TV? Are you like gorging on any TV programs?
Usually I just take advantage of the time when Drew's not home and watch as many murder mysteries as possible.
Okay. All right. We've got the theme.
Yeah, and then when he's home, then we watch something else together.
What do you guys watch together?
Oh my gosh, the other night we have Pluto TV. There's like all the free channels. Mm-hmm. And we came across like a Dungeons and Dragons party. So it was like all of them online doing D&D, and that was hilarious.
That would be. So
it was pretty funny, yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing this on Discord right now, and my son's the one that's really, really been helping me out with it, and he actually let me join his server, and most of the times I'll be sitting upstairs watching stupid TV stretching. He'll be downstairs gaming, and I can spy on what he's doing because I'm part of his server now. But he streams his gaming all the time, so.
What's his game? What's he play?
He's doing the Witcher 3, I think is officially what it is.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. You can. I don't remember what his server name is, but I can find out if you want to watch him game.
There's something like really. This is so nerdy, but there's something very therapeutic about watching other people play games.
Yeah, see, I don't get it. I might a little bit more now, but to me, I'm just like, no, I don't see it. I don't. I don't. I just think it's hilarious when I can listen in and be like, hee, I'm spying
Yeah,
on my son.
what you talking about?
So,
Cute.
okay, yeah. Yeah, well, my kid's a grown up now too, so.
Drew's 36.
Can I spy on your husband? Is he like, I can spy on him gaming, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Can you pinpoint what others might consider a neurosis, but that helps to spawn your creative genius?
That's a tricky one.
Yeah? Well, okay. What would be something that someone would call a neurosis in you?
Yeah. I mean, I have so many.
No, you don't.
Which one?
Which one? Well, let's start with the one that's the most socially appropriate, and then we can end with the one that is the least socially appropriate.
I don't know. Like, I guess, okay. Sometimes to help get lyrics going, I have to be moving, so I'll just like walk around in my house and listen to a song over and over again, which is super weird now that I'm talking about it. So that's one.
No, that's
But it
not
does
super
help.
weird at all. No. No, it's not.
But it gets all, my brain firing.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the main one. I have to kind of like zone out,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, but that's okay. So that spawns your creativity. So that,
Yeah.
and what I figure is, since it's creativity anyway, creativity is always so different for each person, and it's relative, really, and it's creative. So it can be as weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Really, it's just weird. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
So
That's how it works.
yeah, I totally get it. I walk around the house, talk to myself, and flail around, and I wonder. I don't know. So I totally get it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, here comes George. Let's come in.
Hey.
He's just staring at me.
Yeah, well, you're kind of frozen again, so you'll kind of come unfrozen a bit again here. So, it's Princess Mononoke is the
Oh!
you know what I'm talking about now for for the Ronya, the robber's daughter. Yeah, that guy. It's like a Swedish folk story that he has done, and there's only one season of it, but it is like the best season. So look for it on. I'm sure it's Amazon Prime is where I saw it, and I love it.
Okay.
And she has her springtime yell. So get ready. Here it comes. Don't be afraid. It's awesome.
Cute. Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's very good. All right. I have one more question, maybe. But at least one. What does love mean to you?
I feel like Drew just walked over and is standing right by the door. No, he's not. Okay.
He's spying on you.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, what does it mean?
Well, if I did my job right, then this is being recorded.
What's that?
I was going to say, if I was doing my job properly, then this would be recorded, and he might see it anyway, so,
Okay. Yeah. But I guess it would be like being comfortable, completely comfortable around somebody.
So is that more comfortable
So even like
with
family
yourself?
members,
Yeah. So would that be comfortable with yourself or just with being around others? But really, we all know that means ourselves anyway, right?
Great question. Yeah, yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's being around people that you could feel that way. Yeah.
Right. Well, do you have questions of me? That's pretty much all of my questions.
Well, I want to know what your favorite food is.
Unfortunately, I have a lot of favorite foods, and it's starting to really show on me.
No, it's not. Don't say that.
Well, we're just gonna get it to love me in other ways, type of thing. You know, it's gonna make me. It's gonna make me more of a superwoman. That's what it's gonna do. But what would be my favorite food? I am like a chocolate freak. I really could yeah. Sometimes I could.
Didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. And please do not indulge me in it either. I know
Okay.
you, and you would happily indulge me in such a thing. And no, I can really milk chocolate with almonds. The best. Absolutely the best. Chocolate ice cream. Oh, yes.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Hands down. Yeah. Like when I go on a vacation, I think a lot of like smaller cities because we're both in the Pacific Northwest of the states, and like Leavenworth. Do you know where Leavenworth, Washington is? Have you been there?
Is it on the way to Seattle?
Yeah, like
Okay, good.
through Snoqualmie Pass, I think, something like
Okay,
that.
okay. Yeah,
I think it's that way. So it's just this Bavarian town that's in the middle of the mountains in Washington. And I just remember, I think that was the first time that I ever really was like, I'm going to be a grown up and I'm going to walk around this tourist town and I'm going to eat ice cream and that's going to be my lunch. I'm like, well, that's like the weirdest thing ever. But I did it and I was so happy. I'm like, ooh, look at me.
I did that once too. I feel like you can't skip lunch because I did that once too, and then I crashed immediately after. And I was like, this was such a horrible idea.
Well, I tend to eat, I eat a big, not always a big breakfast, but I need my protein
You're good.
for breakfast.
Yeah.
So for me, that works just fine. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I tell myself anyway, to skip the healthy stuff and go straight for ice cream for lunch. But it works. I love it. So
Does it have to be a certain brand?
I'm a serious fan of things like Umpqua and Tillamook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the richer and creamier, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Where else have I had super, super, super good ice cream? Weirdly enough, Ohio is known to have some of the best ice cream around. And as a
Really?
kid, I'd always go back to Ohio and we'd have Handel's ice cream. And I think I think Handel's is still around. So
It's like the thing over there.
it's like the thing. If you're in Youngstown, then you're going to be having that. So yeah, it's fun.
Yum.
What else is my favorite? I think if I had to live off of like one meal for the rest of my life, it would be a salmon Caesar salad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, vastly different, I
You get
know,
everything.
than the ice cream. But for a good healthy
Yeah.
meal, yeah, I think because you can get, the protein,
Everything.
you can get vegetables with it, and
Yeah.
yeah. So there we go.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
That's actually making me hungry.
Yeah, when I got home, I had food already because I was hungry. So
Oh, nice.
yes. Well,
Oh, good.
I think we're gonna wrap this up unless you have any other more awesome stories you want to share with us.
This will be round one. I can't spill everything right now.
Got it. Fair enough. Duly noted. I got it.
Yeah.
All right, my dear friend. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And outside of this, I know that we'll talk soon anyway, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much. This was super fun.
Good.
Thanks for having me in your chat.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was so wonderful to hear these stories. All right, my dear.
Oh, you cut out, but
Oh, thank you so much. It was wonderful.
Thanks, Colleen.
All right, thanks.